Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Kaylan Alex, and today's video is going to be a little bit different, kind of, sort of, not really. I'm going to just be kind of talking through my thoughts and, my feelings as I do my makeup. It's been a lot going on, and it's kind of hard to just ignore it and go on as usual. So, makeup has been my outlet. It always will be. I speak about journaling and, going to therapy, which are great outlets, as well as my, love for shopping. But, now is not the time really for that. So I just wanted to do my makeup and kind of just talk with y'all. I won't be like doing a voiceover tutorial style, but I am trying to make sure I show the products that I'm using so that, you'll know what I'm doing. But yeah, I don't really have any notes planned for how this video is going to be or what I'm going to really, specifically talk about. I just kind of want to chat a little bit and decompress. Obviously, there's been a whole lot going on with police brutality and um, just dealing with the what's every day been like living as a African American, not even just an African American, a person that is, black and living in this world, living in America. Everyone's kind of being able to see what it's like to be on the front end of it, or at least they get to read about it and hear about it, which is way different than actually experiencing it. So, I mean, I don't really know where to start. I think my purpose in doing this was just to get a mental break. So, I mean, we see the facts, they're easily accessible to everyone, um, not just with George Floyd, but Ahmaud Arbery and Breonna Taylor and so many more, Trayvon Martin, Tamir Rice, so many more, countless other names. You can always look that information up. So I don't want to kind of start there. I really want to focus on the mental health of everyone dealing with this, and, us as a community just really like the pressure being put on and people realizing that this is real and there needs to be a change. I actually, my spirit is so sensitive to things. I actually had to take off a week of social media, really, other than to spread awareness and to, do my part. But I kind of just took a break because it was too much for my mental, and I didn't want to be, I was feeling a whole lot of different emotions. I was feeling sad, I was feeling angry, I was feeling hurt, and then I'd feel, happy, like there was a sense of hope, only to be met with another, roller coaster of anger, sad, happy, okay, I'm okay, and then realizing, okay, no, I'm not. So I just, kind of took a break off, wasn't really on social media as much. I spent a lot of time praying and journaling because that's what I, do when I get into a place of how it is right now. Um, so I just kind of want to encourage people to actually take a second and think about your mental health. See what it is that you can do to improve in yourself and not be so consumed with everything that's going on around us. We just, are approaching or kind of approaching the end of a quarantine and, being on lockdown from the virus. And then here we are dealing with another case of an unarmed black man being hunted and killed, in the streets for really nothing. So it's a lot, and it's a lot to see, it's a lot to hear, it's a lot to deal with every day as a black person, not just a person, but a black female. We all have our struggles, but I think people get to see what it's like or get a glimpse of what it's like to live like this every day, and it's a lot. So I want to focus just as much energy on our mental health and our mental stability, and understanding that it's okay to decompress. It's okay to take a step back and just do something to get our minds off of it, because at the end of the day, if you're black, you're experiencing this every day. I mean, there's really no just getting away from it, but we also need to normalize taking a step back, just breathing and understanding that, yeah, the world may see me as one way, but I'm a human. I have feelings, I have emotions. I experience those same internal things as another person with, a different shade of skin. So we need to just kind of like focus on our mental well-being, because that's what's most important in this situation to me, because it keeps us sane. It keeps us, in a place of being able to fight strategically, and not just physical fight, but to press through and push for reform, push for change without our mental being okay. Like, it's almost impossible to really live out your true purpose and potential. And I don't want the video to be gloomy or sad. I just kind of want to encourage people to take a step back and to breathe, especially us in the Black community, to breathe, even though we're, still fighting. We're all grieving. It's just a lot, and makeup is a way for me to decompress, and that's what I've been doing. I didn't want to do the typical video of sharing the facts that everyone, you know, is able to view. And at this point, if we are having to explain to you why we're fighting, you're just being insensitive. It really is no explanation, because all of the information is there. Everything you need to know, everything that needs to be done is there. It's in the flesh. It's hard to ignore. So if we're having to explain Black Lives Matter, I don't even know what to say to you. It's like the analogy of a house being on fire, and there are other houses in the neighborhood, and because you call for help to put your fire out, someone else says, "Hey, but my house is here." Okay, yeah, your house is there, but is it on fire? It's not on fire, so you don't need that attention right now. And that's kind of what Black Lives Matter means. So, when I hear all of these other analogies, it's kind of like, yeah, we're not saying that just because our lives matter, yours don't. We're only saying that, hey, yours matters, so does mine. We all are, one race. We're one being. We're human. So the fact that we're having to fight to be recognized as human, and then further having to explain the struggle, or the fight to just for equality, is nonsense. um I don't know. I really want the focus to be our mental. Like I said, the information that everyone needs is easily accessible, and if we're still having to explain what it means, you're just being lazy and not looking up things that are there. And I don't want to be dismissive in saying that, but I think my purpose in saying that part is basically just to say, for the people who know what's going on but still want to challenge Black Lives Matter. Of course, not everyone is privy to everything, and I just encourage you to do a little research on, injustice, civil injustice, and things that are happening in America right now. um, I'm happy to discuss further, if there are some people who genuinely don't understand or don't know. But for those who are just being lazy and just using all lives matter and the flag as a cover up to hide their racism, is is unacceptable, and it's unnecessary. So I really just want to encourage everyone to focus on their mental health, take a step back if you need, and regroup, get back out there and keep pushing, because that's what we're due. we're winners. Winners win, and we're gonna be okay. I have a my faith is very strong. I believe that, you know, God is working things out in ways that we don't even understand. I knew coming into 2020 it would be a big year, but never did I imagine it to be this way. But I think things happen for a reason. I think God is strategic in how he does things, and this is no different. So I have full faith that everything that's happening now is God ordained, and that his purpose in our pain will not be in vain. So I just really wanted to come on here and be encouraging to people, to humanity, to black people, to Black Lives Matter, the movement. It's not a, you know, it's not just organization. It's a movement. It's us. It's our everyday life. It's what we experience every day, not by choice, but because this is the way we were born. So I just want everyone to, you know, do what it is that you need to do to decompress, whether it be to journal, you know, talk to someone, go see a therapist, pray, meditate, go for a walk. It's just, I don't know. It's do whatever you need to do to decompress and focus on your mental health. And don't feel like you have to do every single thing and every suggestion that is put out there to help, because it's not it's not healthy to feel like you have to do every single thing. Take a second, do what you feel is right, and then regroup. I'll just end with, I love being black. I'm a black woman living in America, and I have full faith in God that He is ordaining our footsteps, and everything that is happening will work for our good. Also, guys, please get out and vote. It's so important right now. Um, but yeah, thank you for watching this video. I love you, and I will see you in the next.